Signing these 2 documents means that you have made a final decision to have your child adopted. You cannot change your mind or get the child back unless fraud or duress is proven in a court of law.
And you're brave, and you're so lovely to give such a wonderful gift. I want you to know that, okay? Because that's how I look at it.
In Britain, if you give your baby up for adoption, the social services decide who will adopt it. But here, the birth parents can choose for themselves and get to stay in touch with their child as it grows up.
Like, I know you guys are both going to be called Dad, but am I going to be called Dad too, or like Uncle Josh?
I was here to experience how young women make the daunting decision of giving up their newborn babies and how they choose the new parents.
That's for you, little guy. I love you. Just want the best for you. I hope you'll see that someday.
I am genuinely really excited about this ep. Basically, when we met this 2013, so 7 years ago, we made a documentary about open adoption, and really we were in the thick of it, you know, so we were filming these 2 separate families who were in the middle of handing over their child from the birth parents to the adoptive parents, and it sort of goes without saying, it was very intense, very emotive, fraught at times, exciting at times, terrifying at times. But we're going to be catching up with both the adoptive parents. So a couple called Frank and Jonathan, they're in Hawaii, and Sherry and Angie in the States. And I just can't wait to hear how they're all doing. I mean, obviously, you know, the cameras stopped rolling when you guys took Creda home. Are you happy to talk me through what those first few days, those first few weeks, months felt like?
You know, it was hard because in Montana, she's not really yours for the first 6 months. Like, they could have changed their minds in that first 6 months. So you're loving her, and at the same time, you're holding back a little bit just because they could have taken her away in those first 6 months. So, you know, and then trying to navigate that and you know, have her become part of the family. But you know, it was great. It was hard, but it was good.
Was so enormous for you particularly. I remember you saying when we sat in that room the first time we met, and you said, this has almost been my calling, you know what I mean? I knew that this was something that I had to do. It's exceeded all expectations, I assume.
Oh yeah, beyond my wildest. I mean, I wouldn't change anything, and I feel like I got an enormous check off my bucket list because this was the top as far as things that I wanted to do in my life, and I couldn't be happier.
You can listen to this episode on BBC Sounds, BBC 5 Live.